Pam Geyer, and today's segment is on building brand ambassadors. So I'm going to share with you 4 tips on building brand ambassadors to go out there and promote your business. So the first thing that you want to do is to create passion. Passion is basically brand ambassadorship. So how do you create a passionate community that not only uses your products, but endorses that and brings more clients into your business? You create a passionate community, and passion begins with you. As a leader of your business, passion begins with you. And how do we teach passion? It really needs to go inside. It needs to be authentic. It needs to be real to who you are. Passion is absolutely a difference maker in companies that are good and companies that are great. So how do you be passionate? Well, you share your story. What is it that's just so compelling about why you started this business, what it does for people's lives, how it changes lives, how it makes a lifestyle better, what results have you had? Now, they don't want a ton of information. It's more your emotion around it. It's more the authentic emotion around it. I have worked in direct sales and have had a lot of success, and I'm still in part of that industry. And basically, when I started 10 years ago, I was one person, and my first month I had $350 in sales. Okay, not a lot. And I grew that business to over $1 million a month in sales. And the only way I did that, besides doing the activity that was required, so we need to do our activity, we need to be busy and take action, daily action. Beyond those basics to business, it was about creating a passionate community. I shared a story around our business and how it could change lives. So any business can share that story. So casting that vision of how it can change lives, sharing your passion and making sure they are part of it. So passion is one. The second is inclusion. I just mentioned cast your vision, make sure they know they are part of it. So not only are you sharing your own testimonial and those of others, you're casting a vision about how you are a community, what difference this makes, how this changes things for people, what your product or service really does for people. Everybody wants to belong. It's a very simple, emotional piece. And even the hardcore business person wants to belong. They want to be called by Wall Street. They want to be on the cover of Forbes. People want to be in the group. So I call it the sorority sisters and the fraternity brothers, or I don't hate to call it the old boys network, but we all want to belong to something. And so when you create your business and brand to be a family, to be a community, to be unlike any other, and that every person is important, whether or not they're a huge consumer or whether or not they just use your products or services once each month, it doesn't matter. Everyone belongs, everyone plays a role, and they are part of your brand. So it's a we thing. There's no I in team. You create this team spirit environment to create those brand ambassadors. Inclusion's huge, so don't underestimate it. And if you're doing that now, my recommendation would be pick it up a few notches. Treat your clients like they are part of your Super Bowl team, because they're your champions. They really are. That's where the money is hidden, and that's where you'll increase your revenue once you start to really put others first and reward them in your business. So the third thing is incentives. Reward your community. Reward them. Recognize them. Sometimes rewards don't need to cost money. Recognize them. It's that customer service thing and return on investment. Invest time in building those relationships with your clients and customers. But it goes beyond that. Recognize them. So don't just send them a thank you note. Do some social media recognition. Have a client of the month. Have different programs where they can earn things, where you just really recognize them for how they are an important part of your business. And sharing their stories are so much more powerful in this day and age. It used to be that would pay the supermodel, to get, to stand there and take a picture and would pay all this money as companies for someone to model our product. we're not buying that as consumers anymore. We want to see the authentic person. So that's what they want to see. So make sure you have incentives there for them. You can do that where you can have a preferred client account. You could give them savings. You could have them recommend so many people and give them extra benefits. There's a whole, there's so many different ways you can do that depending on the business that you're in. But create that culture. It's all about creating a culture. It's not just clients and it's not just client relationship. It's creating an incredibly dynamic culture, and it begins with you as the leader of your business. The other thing that's really important is, the fourth thing is being change agents. Your clients are really part of something, and they want to feel part of something big. They need to know, and they need to be educated on how they're making a difference in this world. So, it's not just bring me more clients, bring more people, advocate for me. It's them knowing, well, what does this product really do for people? Why is it valuable? So it's educating them first, but letting them know they're change agents and they're empowered and they're part of your community. We are family in this, and that they are able to change people's lives. And I'll use Spark and Hustle as an example. It's an incredible community of very passionate and powerful women. So it's definitely that type of crew that would, can easily get around something. It's already a strong community. And the way to continue to grow it would be to really recognize people within the community, which happens already, and thanking them for what it is they're doing, making sure they know they are Spark and Hustle. And we see that right now on the website. It's a great example of daring doers and people that are making it happen, and they really feel connected to the community. Therefore, they are advocating and they're brand ambassadors. And the way to increase that for any of us is to continue to recognize people, put other people first, really, not look at the numbers and look at the benefits to people's lives, and really, dig in. We need to dig into our heart and really serve others. And once we switch from, just growing the numbers and growing our business, which is important and needs to happen, once we really look at the people side of it and create an incredibly passionate community, it's a snowball effect. The momentum builds. And it's like that commercial, you need to be, at least 30 or over to remember this. And this person told one person, and so on, and so on, and so on. That's exactly how it works. In direct selling, I learned that. It's the original social media model. And it's truly creating a passionate community. So for brand ambassadors, create your passion. Include people, include programs, recognize, reward, and certainly create change agents out there. Okay, looking forward to building many passionate communities among Spark and Hustle. Thanks.